Marriage allowance has been around for a few years now and has been a bit of a thorn in the side for many practitioners around self-assessment season. Rebecca, is there anything that we should be looking out for this year?
This is not a popular topic with practitioners because really you want a hiding to nothing, Tom. It's a tricky area. It's a very small amount of money and you're unlikely to be able to bill your client for any money that you've spent. So I think just be careful, watch out for it, be aware of it. Let's just take you through a couple of the points to watch out for. Both the claimant of the extra relief and the surrenderer of personal allowances must both be basic rate taxpayers, both before and after the surrender has been made. Let's have a look at the slide at a couple of other practical points. If the claim has been made in a previous year, then this stands for all subsequent years unless it no longer applies, for example, if the couple have been divorced or separated. The in-year claim, you don't need to revisit if you want that to continue. So that's one way of it working. The other way of it working, which is much more effective within the practice, is that the claim is made retrospectively and you consider that claim when you're completing tax returns for the couple. So they must be married throughout the tax year and they must still be married when the claim is made. So if you're claiming now, but let's say they have actually got divorced since the end of the 15-16 tax year, then actually no claim is possible. So that's one thing to watch out for. I had a query quite recently. The spouse had actually died by the date of the claim. No claim is available. You have to still be married by the date of the claim. So look at that. It is, as I say, it's the most practical way of doing it because you know all the facts. You know what the income is, you know the position of the spouse. So that's probably the easiest way to run it. So each year is a standalone claim. Now, HMRC has had some problems with their IT on this one, and I think it is now resolved. Agents should now be able to make claims on behalf of clients, so that should work. It's all done online. There are no forms or anything like that. But in some cases, what we found is that instead of subtracting the amount foregone by the surrenderer, it's actually been added on HMRC software. So do look quite carefully. Now, here you may not act for the spouse, you may just act for one of the couple. So you might need to just give a bit of brief advice. What I've recommended to people is that maybe they have a little postcard crib sheet for the other spouse that you don't act for, so that you don't actually bring non-paying work into the office, because that isn't really the way to do it. You've got to do it, haven't you, Paula? There's no way around it, but unfortunately you're never going to make any money out of it. So just one of those, as Tom said, thorn in the side. So yeah, bit of a tough one.
Yeah, not a popular topic. Accountants are definitely not wedded to their marriage allowance.
No. Oh, very good.
Thank you, Rebecca.